we got that big beam milled. Turned out 6 by 8. So we were happy with that until we discovered. Welcome back to another day on our property here and our dream in the woods. Here with my son Lars again, and we're gonna mill up some more lodgepole pine or jack pine this morning, making purlins and girts. So hope to get some production out of it. The log bunk worked really good yesterday. The lift is working really good. We're working pretty well together.
Yep.
So yeah, another beautiful day here. Still early part of our October, so just gorgeous out here. Yesterday we had moose, cow moose and calf come through. So who knows what'll come through today. We'll keep our eyes out. They don't seem to bother us working out here, running chainsaws, running the skid steer, sawmill. Everything's kind of used to that by now. So let's get to it. gonna try the first attempt at a bigger beam. Mainly gonna cut purlins and girts out of the jack pine, but this is a pretty big log that's pretty straight, so I'm gonna try to do a 6x8. Is that what we're doing, Lars? Yeah. So we raised it up quite a bit to get it off the bunk, and I did measure. It's about 8 inches to the center there, and so we'll take some slabs off of it and flip it over and see whether it's straight enough for that. But it is a little bowed, but we only need to get 6 inches on one side, so if we can do it, we'll do it. Should be cool. So we got that big beam milled. Turned out 6x8. So we were happy with that until we discovered all looks fine and dandy till you get about halfway down the beam and there's a great big defect in it. So that is disappointing because that takes us from a nice structural 6x8 by 20 foot and got to cut that piece out of it, and so that's disheartening. And then of course this piece here isn't long enough, and I can make some 2x6s, some short pieces, but that doesn't necessarily isn't something that we're looking for either. So I'm cutting specific links for the cut list for the barn, and most of them are long. So likewise on this 2x6 that we cut off, there's a great big defect in the same spot, and so that'll have to be cut out, but hopefully we can get a 10-foot piece on this side of it. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some waste here. This will be just turned into firewood, but when we were logging last winter, we cut things to 19 feet, which seemed like just a kind of a random number that we were doing. But like when we were doing the 13-foot 3x6s, we had end pieces, and so there's some not mill waste, but there is some waste here that'll just be turned into firewood. And then on this one we cut, and it was all punky, kind of not stable, starting to rot there in the center, so that became a wasted log too. In fact, probably Won't even burn that for firewood. So, but everything else seems to be working out good. Lars says he salvaged the beam. He's just going to cut that rod out of there. So, yeah, went down at least a couple inches. Yeah, I guess we could have made it 6x6 out of it. But anyway, we're good. And we have another big old piece here. So. Good morning. We emptied our trailer of all the lumber we stacked or milled over the last couple days. Ended up with 14 3x6s. How many 2x6s, Lars? 16, I think. So anyway, finally got some lumber in the racks, and then we had the one short beam, 6x8 inches by 12 foot long. So that we had to cut down. So anyway, nice to have lumber in the racks. These are the 3x6s. Look pretty good. A lot of lumber there. Some 4x4s for some future lumber decks. And then this is the 2x6s. I got 2 rows and a little partial of the other one. All stickers with air, and then I'll put some tin over the top of those. Got the sticker rack, we added a few there, and then the one beam. Thanks for watching our channel, our Dream in the Woods. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment, see if there's a way you would do it different, better. Try to answer those as I see them come through. So.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.